Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier. So in this particular video, I am going to give you some introduction about one very important library widely used in machine learning and data science domain, and that is Numpy, okay, in Python. So I have started machine learning and data science using MATLAB already. Simultaneously with same algorithm implementation, I am going to show in Python also, so that if you don't have MATLAB and if you can download Python, you can work in it, right? So simple. First, importing the library, import numpy as np. Okay, simple, right? Then what I am doing here, I am first creating one list, a equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? And then this is one list. I want to convert this list to array. Okay, b equal to np dot array list. Name you have to give here, list name is a. Clear? I hope you have understood what we are doing. Just you need to write np.array and pass the list, and your array which will be created from this list will be stored in this b variable. Here you can check a is this one 1 2 3 4 5 6. If you just write type of a, you will be getting list, okay, right? But if you see b, it will give us array output. Okay, you can simply write type of b, you will be getting numpy.nd array. Okay, right? So this is the way how we convert list to array in Python. Okay, now you might think why we require this conversion, why can't we work in list only? Because array gives us the facility to work in vector algebra. Okay, that is one element I want to add with all the elements of my array. That time with that array I can simply add one and it will add all the elements, but in list it is not going to happen. Like in MATLAB, if you are having one array, if you write +1, then what it does, it add one with all the elements present in that array, right? For the same kind of implementation or arithmetic operation, we should require array in Python instead of list, because you cannot do that operation in list. Here simple demonstration I can give. If I have already created a which is having this list, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? I am writing a +1. Okay, see, if I just run, it is going to give me one error. And what is the error? Can only concatenate list to list, not integer. Okay, so basically using this plus in Python, what we do, we concatenate to list. Okay, here I can show. Suppose I am having 1 2 3 4 plus 5 6 7 8 9 10, and if I just run, see, list concatenation is done. Okay, but that's what the error is showing, that only if you are giving plus symbol, that means list to list concatenation is possible. But here what we are doing, a is list, 1 is one integer, so list to integer concatenation like this way is not possible. But we don't want concatenation. What we want, suppose we want vector algebra, that is we want to add one with all the elements of a, like that operation we want. For that we have just tried this one and we have seen that it is giving us error. Okay, so to perform vector operation like MATLAB, we need to convert list to array. So what we will do, see, now I am writing b +1. Okay, vector operation. B is what? B is my array, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now see, if I just run, we will be getting all the elements will be incremented by a value 1. As simple as that, right? Now coming to 2D array. So from 2D list we can create 2D array, as simple as that. What is 2D list? Simple, right? Here this is using this third bracket. Suppose I am having one list and one more list. Some elements maybe 5 6 7 in second list, and in this list 1 2 3. Okay, so this becomes our 2D list, right? Like this only I have created one 2D list here. Okay, where there is list inside list, you can say 1 2 3 4 is the first list elements, and second list element are 5 6 7 8, which are stored in this am list. Okay, now I want to convert this to array. Same way, np.array you need to apply. That's all. Okay, you will be getting this output. I hope you can understand easily. Now see, very important, converting integer array to float array. Okay, so this is when we require, suppose you are loading a data set from somewhere external storage. Okay, now Python might interpret the types in different way and you want one particular way. That time you can mention d type equal to you the particular data type which you want. The function is d type, stands for data type. Okay, cm equal to np.array am is my list basically. See here, so while converting from list to array, that is mostly what we do when we import data from external storage, we require this, and that time for performing typecasting we can use this kind of data type. Okay, d type equal to float. So what it will do, see, am is integer. Okay, right, that integer it will convert to float. Okay, and if you just print cm, you will be getting like this 1.2.3.4.5.6.7.8 like that. This is float array. Okay, right, and how to check the data type of this? Similarly, cm.d type. Okay, run. See, data type equal to float 64. So the d type also stores the metadata information, that is what is the data type of that particular array. Okay, remember this we might use in upcoming data science project. Cool. So now what we are doing, convert this float array again to integer. Now suppose our this is one float array and we want to convert to integer. Okay, that time we are going to use this function as type. Okay, and inside bracket parenthesis we need to specify to which data type we want to convert. Keep this in mind, the difference in between as type and d type, when we should use which one. D type basically storing the data type information, kind of metadata storage we can say, and we are going to use this one when we are converting from list to one particular data type for array. Okay, when we are converting from list to array, but we want that array should be one particular data type that time. But when we are using as type, when we want to convert from one array to other data type array. Okay, that is just type conversion in between arrays, that time we are going to use as type. Okay, and if I just run this particular one, see, you will be getting back your integer array, right? Then converting integer array to boolean array, see, array to array conversion, so we are going to use which, it will be, sorry, this is integer list, should be this example I am showing, converting integer list to boolean array. Okay, so what it will do, see, np.array integer list to boolean array, that means we are going to use d type. Okay, see, np.array am is my list. See, am is my list, right? So am d type bool, and if I just run, it is giving us this kind of array. What it does, it basically gives us true if it is non-zero. If it is 0, that time it is giving us false. So in my array am, all the elements are non-zero, so it is giving us all true. But if you consider this particular list of am, okay, where this element is 0, now if you convert from list to array and you want data type boolean, that time see here you are getting false, right? So I'll run this. Now this is what about my integer list to boolean array conversion. Now suppose I want this boolean array to integer array conversion. Okay, so array to array, that means what we are going to use, as type. Okay, lop equal to bm, which is my boolean array, dot as type int. What it will do, convert all the true to 1, false to 0. If I just run here, let me print lop. See, this is what we are getting, right? I hope you can understand. Here false is present, so it is 0, rest all true, so all 1. So the funda is that d type store data type information of one array, first thing. Then when we are converting, when we are converting list to array, That time suppose I want to give or specify one particular data type, that time we are going to use d type. But when we want to convert array to array, that time we will use as type. Okay, clear? Then list may contain different data type. See, 1 2 3 hello, one string, and 5.4. Okay, that is float data. Now I want to convert this to array. So array generally stores what? Similar data type, right? So in this case, different data types are present in my list. So how to convert? What should be the data type of my array? I hope you have studied already this in Java. In Java, when different data types we require, that time we created object, right? So similarly here, you specify d type equal to object. And remember here, we are not keeping object inside quotation. Like here, we were mentioning inside quotation, but here in case of object, it is not required. Okay. So if I just run, see, we are getting array of object data type, right? Then very important, that how to convert array to list. So here this is my one list 1 2 3 4. I am converting that to array using np.array. Now I want to convert again this to list. So the function is toList, TOLIST. That's all. And if I just run type of LOSC, you will be getting list only. See, list, right? Then some dimension related information if you want to get for one array. Suppose this is my list, two-dimensional list. I am converting to two-dimensional array, right, using np.array. Now you want to get what is the row cross column. That time you can use shape. Okay, so shape will give us number of rows and number of columns. See, 2 rows 4 columns, you can clearly understand, right? Then size, what size will give? Total number of elements. You can understand the difference between shape and size from the English term itself. Shape will give us that it will give us some structural idea. So that time row cross column it is going to give. But size means total number of elements, right? So similarly here we are getting 8 because 8 elements present in my array, right? Then again, as I have told you, you want to get the data type information is stored in d type, right? You just run d type on your array, you will be getting data type as integer 32 because you can understand this is integer, right? And then dimension, number of dimension. Now dimension dim, but the array can have any dimension, right? Like if you consider image, color image, it is 3-dimensional array, red channel, green channel, blue channel, like that present. So dim is not sufficient, so we are writing ndim. Okay, what is the number of dimension? Ndim for number of dimension. Okay, that's all. So this is 2-dimensional, so it is going to give us 2. See, if I run, I will be getting 2, right? So I hope you have understood this fundamental concept. I will be continuing my discussion in my next upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.